So the question I want to answer today, at least I'm going to try to answer today, is whether or not Gator blades are really that much better than factory lawnmower blades. And I'm testing it specifically on my Kubota BX. When I cut, I have a mixture of grass. I have some centipede, I have a lot of hay grass, especially in the front pasture. And when I cut, I get really long pieces of grass. I basically just end up with hay all over the ground. And I usually have to kind of blow it up into a pile and burn it, or try and figure out what to do with it so it doesn't lay on the grass and kill everything underneath it. So what I'm going to do a test run with my factory blades. I'm going to take a little sample. We're going to take a close-up look at it, and then I'm going to go ahead and change my blades on my tractor to the Gator blades, which are brand new. Then we're going to do another test run. We're going to see if there's really that much difference. I do not have a mulching kit on this tractor. I really don't want to go that far. It's rather expensive to put a mulching kit on these BX tractors. So I'm going to try this first, see how it works. It's just going to be discharging out the side. I've read that it does make a drastic improvement, but that's what I've read. I want to prove it. So we're going to start. I'm going to go ahead and get the tractor warmed up. I'll go ahead and make a few passes with the factory blades. We'll take a look at the clippings, and we'll see what the Gator blades can do. Alright, so let's take a look and see what we got here. Now this grass is not very long right now. I usually, like I said, I usually wait a little longer to cut my grass. So I'm going to also do a pass in my front pasture, which the grass is much longer up there. Maybe we can kind of figure out. What's up, Jackson? Jackson's here helping. Alright, so that blade's 3 inches long. Let's see. Here's a blade that's 5 inches long. And these are just random samples. I'm just grabbing blades. 2.5. It's not. This is not mulched at all. So you can see that the grass is not mulched. It's really just whole pieces of blade. It's really not chopped up or crushed at all. Basically just cut it and spit it out the side, which is kind of what I expected. You can see on this piece of grass that I have right here, that's a whole piece of grass. It's got the tip on the front, the top. It was cut. It's clean cut. I sharpened the blades a couple weeks ago. Here's another piece. Another piece. So it's not chopped up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a ride out to my front pasture. Right up here. The grass is a lot longer out there, and I'm going to make a pass. I don't expect it to do, it's really going to clump it pretty heavy. It always does. So let's make a pass and see how that turns out. Alright, so let's see what we got. We have, and this grass, just for reference, this grass is probably between 6 and 8 inches long out there. It's pretty long, but I don't usually use my belly mower to cut the grass out there. I usually use a flail mower, and I'm going to do a review on that at some point here soon. But this is a really good test you cutting this long grass just to see if there's a difference in doing this with the Gator blades. So let's see. As you can see, these blades are long. So this one is close to 8 inches long. Grab another one. 8 inches long. 6 inches long. But the most important thing, this one's really long. This one's about 8 inches long. But the important thing that I want to show here is that the grass is whole. It's still got the tip. It hasn't been really mulched or chopped up at all, and I'm just grabbing random pieces out of here. I'm not trying to grab anything in particular. That one looks like it might have gotten chopped up a little bit. Let's see. Here's a few more pieces. These have not been mulched at all. These are whole pieces of whole blades of grass. And I guess also for reference, I will say that on the shorter part, when I cut up here on my front lawn, I had my deck set at 2 inches or at 2 on my BX, and out in the pasture I set it at 3 because 2 is just going to be too low. It's just going to clog up my... So I'm just grabbing pieces out, and you can see they're all almost pretty much, almost all of them are whole pieces of grass. They have not been mulched down at all. So now I'm going to go ahead and change my blades. I'm going to go ahead and put my Gator Blades on my tractor. Okay, very quickly, these are Oregon, these are Gator Blade. The part number is 396612s, and these are going to go on a BX 2670. Okay, so the blades are changed. Very simple. These were a direct replacement on my Kubota BX 2670. It's the RCK 60-inch deck. It is a RCK 60 B23BX deck. And that part number that I had given you is a direct replacement. These blades were in pretty good shape. So they were in really good shape. Like I said, I just sharpened them a couple weeks ago. Okay, so first let's just look at the cut. I'm just looking to see how nice of a cut. This is the Gator Blade. I mean, it looks really good. This is the factory blade. This cut does not look as good. It may be hard to tell, but there are pieces that are still sticking up. It's not particularly even, which I'm gonna say that could possibly be from a blade that's not perfectly straight, because those are used blades, they're a year old, and there are tree roots on my property and stuff like that. I don't think I've bent them, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt. But first and foremost, the Gator Blade cut does look better. Okay, so let's see what we've got. I'm just going to kind of break it up so I can kind of see. My initial thought is this is mulched better. I do see some whole blades of grass. Here's one that's 4 inches long. It does look chopped up better. But let's do this. Let's take it and put it right here. This pile right here is the factory mower blades. Let's spread it out a little bit. This is the Gator Blade. Gator Blade. I see much more small pieces in the Gator Blade for sure. I absolutely see there's a lot of chopped up, very small pieces of grass mixed in here. On this side, there's a couple, not near as many. So yeah, the Gator Blade definitely chopped this grass up finer. No doubt about it. So let's do this. Let's go up to the pasture. Here's the grass from the factory blade out of the pasture. It's real tall grass, real thick. It's Bahia. So let's go, I'm going to go run it up there, make a pass, come back and see. That might be an even better test on just how good these Gator Blades mulch without a mulching kit. Okay, so here's the grass from up in the front, the longer grass. So right away, let me just put a couple pieces. That piece is 7 inches. This piece is 3.5. It's been chopped up. This piece is 8. Let's see, this piece is 3.5. That's been chopped up. So let me just also spread it out. Okay. So there's the factory blade, the OEM blade. Here's the Gator Blade. I think if you look at the two, at least I can see, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, there are a lot of chopped up pieces of grass in here. Little pieces, it's chopped up. As opposed to this, where you do have some pieces that are chopped up, but not near as much as with the Gator Blade. So there's no doubt the Gator Blade does a much better job of mulching up the grass. I think at least in my mind and based on what I'm seeing, I would say it is definitive for me. The Gator Blade definitely mulches better. There's the grass from the front yard. It's 2-inch deck height. I set this on 3. There's the OEM blade. Here's the Gator Blade. I think even on the film you can see how chopped up these pieces are compared to here. They're not as chopped up. Same here. You do have pieces that are chopped up, but this is mulched up much finer. Yeah, I am with them. Alright, it's time for me to go cut some grass before the sun gets any hotter. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. If there are any questions, as always, I try to respond to the comments as quickly and as accurately as possible. Thanks for watching.